Today, I'm going to review the REI Half Dome 2 Plus tent. This is a tremendous value. It's got plenty of space. And with that said, let's get started. This is a picture of the tent unpacked. What I have here is the poles go in this sleeve. I just have them out for purposes of the video. And then typically I put them inside with the tent and the Rainfly. Next to it, this is the footprint. I recommend you get one of those. It protects the floor of your tent. It's a good investment. And last thing before we get started, just want to give you a close-up here and take a look at the dimensions. So the floor of this tent, 98 by 56 inches, peak height 42 inches, packed weight. This is the only downside to this tent, if I can find one. It's 4 pounds, 15 ounces, which is a bit on the heavy side if you're packing it alone. Here's a quick look at the footprint laid out on the ground, as well as the poles in compact form before I put them together for the tent. Okay, once I have the tent on the bag, I just lay it on the tarp and roll it out. Take the Rainfly off. Now I'm going to put the tent on the poles. After that's done, you just pick it up, grab it in. So it's going to be night without rain. This is good to go. You can see lots and lots of ventilation like that about this tent. And as with every tent, you can get in certainly from both sides. Getting in and out is pretty easy. The zippers are pretty durable. You can tuck them in up here, keep it out of the way, and then get into your tent. So I'm sitting here, lots of room above my head. It's also super nice because you can stretch out and lay down. You're still gonna have about a foot at least at the end to put your gear. Now for the Rainfly. Just a little close up here of the top of the tent. This tab has to go onto this. The first one goes on pretty easily. The second one is a two-hand operation. You basically have to grab this and then grab this and pull it. There you go. Attaching the Rainfly is very easy. Basically just take it and put it on the pole section, just like that. Okay, so now I got the tent all staked out, and just take one quick walk around. You can see there's the Rainfly staked out here. There's also tabs for guy lines. If you need to put in here, if it's super windy, that's what those are for. This is one of the gear garages. There I am. And let's go inside. Lots of room. Over here, I just want to point out there's like just a ton of space to put your backpack if you want to keep out of the rain, or your stove, boots, etc. Really, really spacious. Up here, we have a hammock for gear. It stretches the whole length of the tent. There's one on each side. And then this is where you can stow the mesh door, as I mentioned earlier. They also have on each side a place to put your cell phones, things of that nature. They're actually on all 4 sides of the tent. So just for perspective, I'm actually stretched out here. My head's all the way at one end of the tent. And then you can see lots of space here to put clothes, gear, other things you want to keep inside out of the weather. The tent also has ventilation at the roof. On each side, you can prop these open. This is super nice because it helps keep condensation down. Super nice tent. I like this tent considerably. The only downside is it's like 5 pounds when you're carrying, and if you're doing it by yourself, that's a lot of weight. But other than that, I really like the space. When you have your inflatable mattresses here, there's actually room on each side if you have standard size mattresses, and you're not bumping into each other. There's plenty of room to get up and down. You can see here that lots of space between my head and the roof. And again, for an outdoor adventure, this is absolutely perfect. As I wrap this up, I just want to say thanks for checking in. I hope you got some value out of it. Please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. And other than that, just get out there and have an adventure. Take care.